Hello guys and welcome back to MRC. We are here for Tier 3 at the Dutch GP, which is the Zandvoort circuit. Again, as always, Monday we saw two brilliant races. Now the Tier 3 boys get their season underway for the 18th season in MRC. So there's a lot of new faces, a lot of promotions into Tier 3 this season. So that'll be exciting to see how they all get on in this tier. Hello Steve, how are you? Tonight I'm joined by Lego Lancer, aka Morgan. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you, Connor?
Always good. Ready for Tier 3. So, yeah. Interesting to see how this plays out. I don't know if you watched Tier 1 or Tier 2, but Tier 1 especially was a very good race. So, hopefully Tier 3 follows suit.
Excited to see what talent these drivers can show in a fresh start for them. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of drivers here who I believe genuinely have a chance at the title this season. Because obviously, I know a lot of the drivers in this tier. I've been here an incredibly long time. I'm like a granddad in this league now at this point. But there's a lot of... Well, there's a former Tier 1 driver here, racing full-time. There's a couple of the boys we raced with in Tier 4 last season. There's a Tier 2 driver here as well. Yeah, there's a lot of drivers who can definitely do a good job around a track like this. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But the first man to start a lap is going to be Mr. Hive Eclipse in his V-carb. So let's see what he can do heading into Tarzan, which is about a 50-metre braking board. You've got to keep it nice and tight. You can run out wide, but the exit is the most important bit. Then into turn 2, that's virtually no corner. Then into the back turn 3. On this game, you keep it tight. In real life, you run it very out wide. You find the traction on the exit. And then to turn 4 and 5, 6, they're not really corners. They're all very, very high speed. This one you just lift off slightly and throw it in, and then the next one you can just lift off, throw the car in, hit the curb on the inside, then you brake at about the 50-metre board and hit the apex for the next corner, find the throttle, and then you've got this very, very long left-hander that leads you to the second DRS straight. Again, it's raining!
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's an interesting start. These brothers who have gone out early have made a good choice.
Yeah, anyone that hasn't got out here has got... this could be a very boring qualifying, if I'm being honest. This might not be a lot of fun to watch, but I think we had this... Didn't we have this in a Tier 4 race last season as well?
We might have done.
Was it Belgium? Yeah, I was going to say Belgium, we had this, didn't we?
I was commentating with you, weren't we?
No, I was on track. We were on track because it's Tier 4.
Were we?
Well, I was. I don't know about you, but I was.
I think for our race it was really heavy and then it got lighter. I'm thinking of a different race where it's Tier 0 and it started raining halfway through and both of us had already set a screen as a lap.
Yeah, anyway. Possibly. But let's see, is it all about these guys getting the laps on the board? Who can get the cleanest lap in first? It's a good lap from Hive Eclipse, who did a 10.7. He was lucky that he managed to get around as early as he did. What can the Fox River 8 do? The former Tier 1 winner. Well, not champion, but he's won a race. And he's done a 12.2. That pops in P5, at least for the time being. But that might not be as bad as it gets for him, because a lot of people are going to struggle to improve.
Yeah, I think getting out early and setting that pretty good lap that Hive has set, you know, he could probably, if it was dry still, he probably could improve.
Drivers.
It's still a good lap. Drivers
are struggling. Stu's done a 14.3. Genie's done a 14.2. These guys just need to get a lap on the board. That's all they have to do. Just get a lap on the board. Anyone that hasn't done a lap is going to be pretty much over with here. See what Winky's going to do. What can he do? A 15.1. He's in 13th. Let's have a look at Nels. No, Nels has bailed. So Nels is going to be starting towards the back. GTS Drag King, one of the people you'd say is favourite for the championship. He's not set a lap yet. These guys have got to hope that it's going to dry up towards the end.
Yeah, and you can see how much slower the laps that have come in later have been, and not by any talent by the driver in that sense. It's purely just the track, to be honest.
Yeah, we've got 15 people watching. Everyone leave a like. It is currently raining at the Zandvoort circuit, so that is why the times are not par. Hyperclick's managed to get his lap in nice and early, and look, he's done a 1:10.7 as a banker, and that's put him on provisional pole. So anybody that hasn't set a lap at this point is pretty, what's the nice way of putting it, screwed, I'd say, is probably the best terminology to use at this point.
Drag King's just started his lap as he dives into turn 1.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch him, but it'll be interesting. It is still raining, and it's a lot wetter. You can actually see the raindrops hitting the ground now as well. So
he's a very fast driver, Drag King. So
well, I just said he's one of the favourites for the title.
Yes,
but
he is definitely. He's very close. And considering he only really joined Tier 3.
Yeah, he somehow spoke his way. Oh, he's made the greatest save probably in mankind. I don't know. The track limits are very dodgy around this track.
I don't think he has, because the track would have gone red on the map.
Yeah, I think his aim here has just got to be yeah, that's lap over. That track is way too wet for dry tyres. Thanks, Boba. You were on the toilet watching this. Cheers, mate. Needed that info. Do you know what? Sabi going around on a... If Sabi does a lap on a set of inters, there's every chance he could beat Nels on the soft.
Yeah, it is possible.
I wish everyone sort of made a gentleman's agreement and said, look, let's all just do our laps on inters. Let's wait for the rain to come and then we'll all do inters laps, just to make it a bit more entertaining. Because at this rate, no one's going to be going back out on track, which is going to give us 10 minutes of nothing.
Waffling.
Yeah, because, alright, Smith's going to do a lap on a set of inters. So, at least he's going around on the track, trying to entertain.
We just need some drivers to try and do a couple of laps for us. You don't have to try and be a hero and get any good laps in. Just please do some laps. Something for us to commentate on.
No, to be honest, it's good practice for them to go around on the inters, even if you don't want to improve your time. It's good practice to know how this track drives in the wet. Obviously, I don't know if there's going to be rain in the... Right, yeah, that track is now deemed as wet because DRS has been disabled.
Yeah, Drag King's still on a lap. This is where he spun last time. Pushed a bit wide again.
I don't know if the race is wet, mate, if I'm honest with you, Bobo, so... I've got nobody giving me inside information. But I guess we'll find out.
That's gone on an out lap. He's on inters. So yeah, he is going to try and pull a good lap, but...
So GTS is 4.7 seconds up on his lap here. He's done a 21.4, so he's ahead of Nels.
That rain really coming in though. But you've got to remember Nels did abort his lap, I think, for another warm-up lap.
I have no idea. He might have done. But wait, I've just realised GTS did all of that on soft. That's nuts. Blurt's decided to go out on inters. What a kind guy he is. Thank you.
Thank you, Blurt. We've got something to commentate on now.
And Pepito selected inters, but he hasn't got out yet.
Pepito's moved up from Tier 4, hasn't he?
Yeah, so's Blurt. Both of those two have. But they were in the title fight on the final day with other Connor. Obviously, other Connor's confirmed that he can't race full time, so that's why he's not racing in this race. But we'll see. Let's have a little look. So qualifying may already be virtually done here.
10 minutes.
Well, what I mean is, it's like no one's going to be improving, so the grid is probably going to stay how it is. Unless someone could just go put it ahead of Nels from behind him, but I believe only Sabi is the only driver that's not Tier 3. That is Tier 3, sorry. So, I believe he's the only one that can actually set it up at this point.
Right. Oh, I guess we ride on board with Blurt then.
I am on with Blurt currently, but it'd just be interesting to see what lap he can do roughly in these conditions. He's probably got a lot of fuel in the car though. But let's have a look. Thing is, it's still raining. Yeah, I mean it's still raining, which is not giving me much hope that we're going to see more laps in this session. But Blur is going to do a 1:22.9 as his first lap on Inters. CISDSPM has decided to go back out on track on Inters as well. So, as has Nels actually. Nels actually does need to set a lap to see if he can get anywhere near the time of GTS. They're kind of in a scrap here.
I think he probably can find it. It's going to be hard.
So look, here it's going to be. Yeah, he's done it. A 19.9.
On slicks, so.
That's a good lap from young Nels.
Especially with this, like, very consistent rain.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really just hoping it stops raining and then it dries up super quick, but I don't think that's going to happen with 6 minutes 30 left. For anyone that's bored watching this, I'm really sorry that there's not a lot I can really talk about, because there's not a lot happening, sadly. But
if you get interacting in the YouTube chat, we can have a little conversation. I know there's 16 people watching.
Yeah, I've just seen that on my screen. I'm like, where is everyone? But Pepito's retired, so he's not going back out on track. Wait, has he crashed, actually? I think he might have crashed, you know. But let's see. Let's have a look. I mean, I'm watching Blur. He's literally saving our life right now because he's actually decided to go round on track. But
Pepito's retired.
Yeah, I think he either retired in the pits or he's right. Blurt's decided to come in, right? So that leaves us with CISDSPM. Let's see what he can do. Can he go faster than a 16.6? Jake's just posted sleepy faces in YouTube chat. Yep, trust me, Jake. That's exactly how I feel at the minute. Do you want to go out on a set of inters for me, please, Jake? If that's okay, thank you. I want to watch you attempt a lap. I mean, if you smash your car up, it's not going to change your position, is it? Let's be honest. Oh, that was a bit of a touch of the grass from SDSPM. That was far from helpful. But I hope Tier 4's not like this. I really can't be bothered to drive in this weather. So, we'll see. But,
I find it's a hard enough track in the dry, to be honest. Personally.
It's not a great... No, I love this track, if I'm honest. It's one of my favourites. Partly because...
I literally never race on it, ever. Oh, come into the pits.
Yep, well, cheers. Next up, GTS, we're going to go to him now.
They're doing it to mess with us now, aren't they? They're just gonna... They're gonna go for a lap, and then right at the very end...
Just bail. Oh, wait, Blurt's gone back out, and so's Triz. Those two have both gone back out on track. What nice guys you are.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The question for GTS is, can he beat the time from Nels?
Be tight, but he might make it.
No, nowhere near. No. He did improve on his own time though, which is good. But usually on inters, it takes a couple of laps to actually beat your own time. Nels has gone back out. Good man. Well done, Nels. Proud of you.
Making our lives a bit easier.
Jake, while you're here, can you tell me if it's gonna be a wet race, please? Thank you. I know you're sat in P5 at the minute, but still, I need a weather update for the race. Blurt is also back out on track. I mean, he's not going to beat his time on softs, Blurt, and that's going to be a bit too quick. Has the rain... No, it hasn't stopped. It's actually got heavier. Brilliant. That's not what I wanted to see. 3 minutes 18 to go. It is going to rain in the race. Who's Scuba Steve, out of interest? I have no idea who you are, but welcome. But, okay, so we've got a wet race. Oh, Blurt's hit the gravel. Oh, Ferrari's got out. Jake's got out on track. Listen to me. He's got out on soft tyres.
You mad, Jake?
If you
Mad.
beat your time right now with those tyres, I'll bank transfer you £10.
Mm.
I think my £10 is very safe.
Yeah. I was more
To be honest.
expecting you to say, like, you know, a larger amount because it's probably very highly unlikely
Well, no,
that
because I
he's
know
not
what
going to do
he's
it.
like and he will just go and beat it. Like,
Fair
he
enough.
just does that kind of thing. But, yeah. Sambao's got out on track as well, which is good to see. Well done, Sambao. He's on his intermediates. I'm Kyle's friend. Wait, Winky has friends?
That's.
Since when? I feel sorry for you. I hope you're all good.
Ooh. Well, your £10 is safe because Jake's just cut
He wasn't on a lap then,
thinking
though. He's on his out lap.
round.
But
Just
let's...
trying to make your £10 feel a bit safer.
No, because now he
Oh.
can't even keep it. Yeah, he's got no grip, bless him. He's Tokyo drifting him. Oh! His car's, yeah, those aren't the tyres he wants to be on, that's
Oh
for sure.
my. Oh, can't even get in the pit
He's
lane.
losing traction there big time. How do you know that, Steve? He's probably talking to Winky, but I was in a party with Winky before I joined here and he wasn't there, so unless Winky's ditched those guys, I don't know. But let's see what Nels could do. He's actually potentially got a lap here that could improve his own. Nope, he's on the 25. Anyway, the greatest qualifying of all time only has 1 minute left, so...
Oh. Evening to Josh. Good luck tier 4 later.
Oh, you're in Winky's stream. Oh, I feel bad for you having to watch that level of driving. No, I'm joking. I love you really, Winky. But let's Blur. Wait, is it? No. Thing is, sometimes it's hard to tell from like the helicopter cam if it stopped raining. Oh God, Winky's now popped up in the YouTube chat. True though. But let's see. So yeah, this is going to be this exciting qualifying comes to an end.
Wow. This is
The entertainment value there was phenomenal.
No one got a waffle for another 5 minutes.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Oh
Nels is on a
no.
lap actually.
Winky said
Maybe
he'll
he's just
remember that.
finishing his lap.
Good. Yeah, Nels
Can
is
improve here.
if he goes
I
in the
mean, he's
pits,
not
I
gonna-
swear I'm gonna lose my head. Okay, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
I hate it when they go in the pits because they could literally cross the line and end the qualifying earlier. It makes my life easier. By the way, I'm just putting out the message for the 5-minute break.
I'm not racing tonight, Josh. Unfortunately.
Anyway,
I've hurt my
so
foot.
Hyperclips on pole, Pepito second, Triz third, Tycliffe fourth, Fox fifth, Batalso sixth, Sambal seventh, Nuts eighth, Blurt ninth, Quimo 10th, GGD 11th, Stoob 12th, Winky 13th, CLSD SPM 14th, Nels 15th, GTS 16th, Sappy 17th, Smith 18th, Armand 19th, Airways 20th. We go at 19:27 for the race.
Oh, well, that was exhilarating. Really down to the wire, wasn't it?
Oh, that was a thrilling qualifying, thrilling piece of action. So, yeah. We'll see how this plays out. This is, well, I mean, at least this race starts dry, so they're going to get a bit of experience on this track in the dry.
You never know. He might just be lying.
Well, no, I doubt that. I mean, well,
I doubt
possibly,
it. Might be.
possibly. He is friends
Dry
with
now.
Winky. Dry now, right? How do I ban someone from YouTube chat? No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. Jake's just put lol dry race. Great, yeah, I got told something different by Winky's friend, so tell Winky to tell his stream to stop lying, please. But,
What did I say? What
yeah.
did I say?
I blame Winky. It's all Winky's fault. Everything's Winky's fault. So, yeah.
Not Winky. Damn it.
So, I'm interested to see what way people go with strategy, because particularly in Tier 1, we saw, a bit of a mixture, because Ben obviously was a bit of an idiot and decided to start on softs. And then, other than that, most went for mediums, and a couple towards the back tried to go long on the hards. So, it'll be interesting to see how many mix up. The only thing is, if there's a safety car and you start on hards, it's going to hurt you considerably.
It's going to be hard into turn 1 because everyone wants to try and keep it, not bottom. And then some will try and make moves, but makes it hard.
Well, Tier 1 was a big indicator because Ben's tyres went after 4 laps when he went for softs. He was totally struggling at that point on those tyres.
Yeah.
So, and if you go from the softs from the start, you're virtually guaranteeing yourself. Yeah, nice excuse, Winky. We've all seen that you've lied. Thank you. But, yeah, it ultimately cost Ben the race, and then a safety car came out. That hurt him even more. And then, yeah.
Not a bad start to Tier 3 then, is it, for Peter?
Yeah, he just said it won't be your only. You was very quick. You was like verging on Tier 2
Very
pace
fast.
in Tier 4 last season, so it definitely won't be. You probably could have made the double jump.
Last season, you were next to me in the starting grid, and then you went and won the race. I was like, where did that guy go? Anyway.
I got lucky in which races I got second? Was it Hungary? I think I got second in Hungary, and I got lucky that like Senna, Pepito, both weren't racing. Otherwise, I would have got the second. So we will see. But at the end of the day, this qualifying, as much as the qualifying itself was not so thrilling, it's given us a very mixed up grid for the first race of the season.
Yeah, this is like we've just, I don't know, this is like we've just gone into a regular F1
it's like we've gone random grid and boom.
Places, yeah.
Yeah, random grid and boom, let's go. It's definitely going to be, we can't really take a lot from that qualifying session. I mean, Hyperclip's obviously perfectly timed when he left the garage. But, yeah.
JP moved up to Tier 2 now.
Has he?
I don't know.
I presume so, because he won the tier, so I would guess so.
Not on the standings. I don't know, actually.
We'll find out, I guess. But, we are going in about a minute and a half. So
he's not on here.
Maybe he's left the league then, I'm not sure. I haven't really seen. Who's your predictions to win the race, guys? Come on, let me know.
This is actually probably really hard to predict, actually.
If you say Winky, I know you're lying, so don't say him. Who's the greatest driver of all time?
Well, Connor, obviously.
Well, it's definitely not me, is it? He's got to be on about one of the other Connors. There's 2 of the others, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I wasn't talking about you. Who do you think
I was going to say, thank God. If you think I'm the best ever, then you need to get your eyes tested. There was once upon a time I won a title in Tier 3, but that'll never happen again. I say now it's because he was putting 09.3s in time trial. Yeah, but time trial doesn't mean anything. To be totally honest with you. You can be fast in time trial and then the slowest person on track when it comes to the race, because the car's totally different on high fuel.
And you've got to manage your
But
ERS
let's
as well.
go. We can now get racing. It's now 27 minutes past, so you guys hurry up. So we will see. Come on, guys, ready up.
Oh, we're getting to the racing.
Hopefully. Someone ready up. Kingsley Green now has to pray for his strategy to play very well. He's best offsetting himself to people going around. Yeah, possibly. Could be a shout. But the offset can really screw you no matter where you're starting ultimately. But let's have a look at tyres. So, Hyperclip's interesting. He's gone hard from the start. Triz has gone soft. Sambal's gone soft. Hards for Quimo Genie. SDSPM's gone hards, as has Sabi, Armor and Airways. Everyone else on the mediums. So there's a big mix here of tyres.
Yeah, I think the soft tyres are an interesting choice because they will
I
wear
think
out
they're
very
a silly
quickly.
choice, if I'm honest, because they die so quickly.
They have that heat advantage though for the start.
They do, but it only lasts a lap and a half to 2 laps, and then the mediums come right back at you.
Yeah.
I think Hyperclips is going to be very vulnerable off the start on the hards, that's for sure. He may lose quite a few places because the hards do take a long time to warm up. But
Alpito's going to be in a very good place here though. He's just at that medium point of being the tyres being able easy to warm up, but also can have a bit of longevity on them.
yeah, he just has to get off the line well. Obviously, he's going to be under pressure from Triz, who is initially starting on the soft. So naturally, I know they'll only last 4 laps. Triz is going to hit a very bad amount of traction, like levels of traction after about lap 3. His tyres are going to be horrible. So Triz will be hoping for a safety car virtually as soon as the lights go out, to be honest, to get rid of those tyres. Hyperclips has missed his starting point, so that actually sort of brings Pepito back into this a little bit, because that means he's going to be right on the back of Triz. I don't even know what I'm saying. I meant Hyperclips. But the last driver in the McLaren is Airways. He's just pulling up to his grid slot right about now. And anytime now, lights should go out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And for the first time in season 18, we are going. It's a good start from Hyperclips. He's done well to keep off, and Pepito's gone up the inside. They've made contact into turn 1, but Hyperclips has managed to hold it around the outside and keep the lead for the time being. Everyone seems to have held position in the top 5. That's good for news for those guys. But Batalso and Quimo seem to be... Oh, there's contact! The 2 Mercedes have come together.
Yeah, that's a really good start for Pepito. However, he's dropping back a bit now. Triz managing to overtake.
Yep,
Pepito finding himself trailing behind a bit. There's Hyperclips absolutely powering ahead at front.
Yeah, he's had a good start on the hard tyres there. A lot better than I expected him to. That's for sure.
Blood's dropped way down.
Yeah, not a great start. I think he may have got caught up in the Batalso versus Quimo incident where they hit each other. Quite possibly. But Sambal's also had a terrible start. Sambal started, I think it was 6th on the soft tyres. He's dropped all the way down to 12th now. I think SDSPM's had a moment because he's now down to 15th. But Hyperclips with the early lead. He's about 7 tenths ahead. The issue with this track is it's very easy to get caught in a train.
Yeah, and the only real potential overtaking spot is turn 1, really.
Oh, Stoob and GTS side by side heading into the banking. Stoob's got the inside, GTS on the outside. Oh, but Stoob's had a big moment. but he manages to hold the car. He doesn't hit the wall, luckily for him, but through does go GTS Drag King. He is into P8. But it's been good progress from Snoop off the start, who didn't have the best qualifying. Sorry?
He's not far behind Muchnuts now. He's going to be looking to get a move done, but he is in that train now. He's going to have to try and break away.
Yeah, most certainly.
He knows his potential, so he's going to want to get past and eliminate that gap to Quimo and...
Yeah, Quimo's struggling on his hard tyres. I think that's quite easy to see early on, because he sort of lost his way to the leading 5, who are all within DRS of each other. However, Ty Clear's just dropped out, which is going to leave him vulnerable from the Fox River 8. And here comes the Fox River 8. Is he going to be able to make the move? He goes up the inside of Ty Clear and into P4 for the man in the Ferrari.
Racing there. Ty Clear leaving just the right amount of space whilst not compromising and losing too much time. That's doing racing from 2 now.
Yeah, it's very solid racing. That is for sure. Stu's managed to catch back up to GTS, but GTS has just pulled the most almighty switch back on the Red Bull of Nuts, and through he goes into P7. Good progress from GTS, considering where did he start, like 16th or something, and he's already up to 7th. That's a frighteningly good start.
Yeah, he did start in 16th.
And it's a start, same for Nels as well, who's made a brilliant start. He's up to P10 as well.
Yeah, very impressive.
Pepito super close to the rear end of Triz, who will now be struggling with his soft tyres.
Winky's just having a look on Fatalso, nearly a bit of contact.
Gonna have a look at those two really quickly while we can.
Oh, Pepito's dropped down. Oh, he's gone off. Pepito's gone off.
I think he's missed his braking point a little bit and it's cost him. Quite possibly.
Had to let the rest move back up.
Yeah.
Oh,
But through goes Triz. Yeah.
We've got Stu.
Is that a safety car? It's a safety car. So who's caused that? I'm guessing it's Pepito because he's come in the pits. But do you know what? That's beautiful timing for Triz.
Yeah, the people in the softs.
Yeah, they will love that. And Triz has just taken the lead, let's not forget. But this safety car definitely hurts Hyper Clips. No doubt about that.
Yeah. Interesting start to the race, all in all.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Pepito. We didn't get to see what happened because I was watching the Winky versus whoever it was, Battle Batalsa, I think it was. So
I just saw like 4 different battles happening all at the same time.
well, no, it's not really bad timing for Triz because he needs the safety car early. Otherwise, those tyres were going to be dead and he dropped down even further when he pits. So it actually helps him that there's a safety car because he won't drop as far as he would have done. Because now he's going to come out in probably P12, 13. Whereas if that safety car didn't come out and he pit, he'd have probably been 19th or 20th. So it's not too bad for Triz. It could be worse, but it definitely worked out well for the other guy. I think it was, I can't remember who the other soft starter was. CBG Sambal, I think it was. He's ended up coming out where he actually pitted from, so that's a good little thing for him. He's got the hards, he probably won't be able to go to the end on them, but interestingly, Triz doesn't box. That's a wild decision.
Does he think he can last those softs for a bit longer?
That's a wild decision. I would have boxed without a moment's hesitation.
I mean, yeah, that's
I wonder if he's done it by accident, you know.
He sort of did look like he was hesitating.
No, I mean, I wonder if he's
snaking,
started on softs by accident.
Oh, yeah. I did see him vaguely hesitating, like right before the pits though. He nearly done it in, but then chose not to at the last second.
Yeah, he was like sort of teasing it. But we'll see. Maybe it'll work out for him in the end, but I don't see how it could. Sadly.
Right, should we have some facts whilst we've got a safety car?
If you want to give us some facts, we will be more than happy to listen.
I know Carl, but
Yeah, Carl
Right,
is the facts
so
man normally.
it opened 77 years ago, 7th of August 1948. It's located in the dunes of Zandvoort, obviously. Its partnership with Formula One will end in 2026, unfortunately.
It will be coming back on
The stats.
every other year though.
Yes, that's
It'll
good.
be trading with, I believe it's Belgium.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting choice, but
I can't remember which track it is. It might be Belgium. If not, it might be another one. But I believe it's Belgium that it's going to be alternating with each year.
it's
So,
2.646 miles long, and there are about 14 corners if you like to count the tiny little kinks in the road.
yeah.
A couple of cambered corners, which are quite fun.
Yeah, final corner, third corner, and a little bit turn one as well. That's slightly cambered. But,
The lap record is a 1:11.097 set by Lewis Hamilton in 2021. Yeah, it's pretty much all I've got, to be honest.
I was going to say, the qualifying lap record was literally beaten this week by Oscar Piastri.
Oh yes, yeah.
So,
I should know that considering I'm an Oscar fan.
but the race lap record would have remained, I believe, the same. And the stat got beaten this weekend as well. I can't be 100% sure on that. But, yeah, we will see. Surely, hopefully, the safety car will... Yes, it is coming in this lap. So, Tris needs to make the best out of a bad situation here.
I don't really know what he's planning on doing, to be honest.
No, neither do I.
Probably his best opportunity to pit with those softs. Gonna have that heat, but gonna be so worn down that's gonna be basically pointless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when he goes. The thing is, you either need to go really early here or really late. There's sort of no in between at this circuit. But he seems to be leaving it till the penultimate corner. He's now gone, so let's see what he can do. He seems to have built a big enough gap. The other two are kind of both sort of with him, so kind of what actually what happened? Who was the other person in the top five? Oh yeah, it was Pepito. He obviously had that moment, didn't he? So that's promoted Fox to P3 for the time being.
Did anyone hit them at all?
Yeah. 13th downwards, all pitted.
Oh yes, yeah.
Other than that, no. Everyone stayed out. But Stu made it into... He's just got past the Talso for P16, so Stu is back up making... I think Stu is also another one of the title contenders this season, so... Be interested to see how he gets... Oh, Fox is in a bit of danger to tie clear. But here comes GTS. He's going to pass tie clear. He's going to try to Charles Leclerc on George Russell, and he's pulled it off without any drama, so that's a good move.
Yeah, slipping past Clear there, just what he needed. He's going to find himself rivaling the front runners here, as he already is, especially considering how far back he started. That's very impressive driving and backing.
Yeah, most certainly. But there's a yellow flag somewhere. I think someone's had a moment at the final corner.
CBG Sambo.
Yeah, looks that way. But Fox has managed to hold off GTS for the start of that little lap. But Mark Dux has come in the pits. I wonder if he's had a moment somewhere.
Either Clips isn't too far back on Triz now. Triz is definitely going to be feeling those softs.
Yeah, ironically, the hards are probably better than the softs at this stage.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So we will see, but hopefully he manages to pull this out of the bag.
I have no idea what Triz is trying to do here, but I respect the play.
I think maybe he's just now trying to drag the tyres out for a one-stop, I guess. That's the only real option he has, but oh, that was a big move in the background from GTS on Fox. He got it done. He kept it on the track as well. Impressive from
King
GTS
was
Drag King.
rivaling the front runners of the championship last season after considering he only joined tier 3 about a third of the way into the season. As high the cliff does go past Triz.
Yeah, Nels is making a move on Quimo. Nels is through. So yeah, this is
now leading the race.
Yeah, he certainly is. Triz's tyres will not be feeling good at all at this stage. So this top 6, I think, no, sorry, top 5, just very much thought I'd try to hang together here.
Drag King's looking very menacing behind Triz, though.
Yeah, I think Triz's tyres are probably, what's another way to describe gone? Very gone. Let's go with that. They're very gone. But Nels is now catching this. It's now going to be a 6-horse race, I think, probably for the win here, based off this early. So this is getting rather entertaining rather quickly. The saving grace for Triz is he's still within the DRS of Hyperclips. So that's good news for young Triz.
Definitely going to be feeling those softs now, though. He's going to be pushing wide into some of the tight corners, like 11 and 12.
Round the outside of Tarzan, through goes Triz for the lead of the race. Fox goes a little bit deep, but he's just about safe for now from Ty Clear behind him. But like I said, you're going to have possibly CIS, CSPM and Nels both coming onto the back of this rather quickly.
Very clean racing between the Red Bull and the Racing Bulls.
I wonder why that could be. I think Helmut Marko would get a little bit upset. I think it's probably the right way to put it. But GTS has a little look. There's contact between him and Hyperclips. I think that was if I'm being honest, that was totally on GTS. He kind of went into a gap that didn't exist.
Well, as a famous person once said, you don't go for a gap.
Yeah, but there's all well and good go for a gap, but if it's one that you're going to get caught up in, it's kind of your own fault. But at least nobody's come off in a bad way from it. But now you've got all 3 of these. Let's go have a look at the leaders, because Hyperclips is now making the move. But here comes GTS. Is he going to get Triz as well? He certainly is. Round the outside into P2.
I think there was a bit of front wing on rear wing contact then as they came to the exit of turn 1. I don't think he's got any damage. Okay, but...
Oh, big moment in the background from Ty Clear. That's lost him down to P6. But we've now got a 7-horse race here. This is juicy.
Okay,
7 cars in the battle for the win.
Right now. That is incredible.
Yeah, Stu's made good progress. He's down in P12. Pepito's managed to get himself back up to P11 as well. So those guys are both going well enough for the time being. So.
Who was it that said Nels would do really well this race? Because they predicted it.
It was KG, I think it was. So. Yeah, but GTS has just taken the lead. So he's now got to try and build this gap.
Blank. It's blank. Wow.
19 viewers. Don't forget to leave a like, folks. But let's see. Nels is now right up the shaft of Fox River 8. See if Nels can make the move. He's going to have a little look. But Fox is also getting seriously close to Triz. Triz's soft will be playing up. But the issue for Fox is he got boxed in a little bit behind the Red Bull. But he's just about stayed ahead of the man in P5.
There's a bit of wheel banging going on. I think he's found himself ahead now.
He got past last lap.
Yeah, he just were battling into turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, Hyperclips will just be trying everything he can to stay in the lead of that race. Well, sorry, to stay in the DRS of the leader, is what I meant to say. But Nels, Fox, Triz. Fox needs to get Triz for his own race here, because Triz does not have DRS anymore. So it's vitally important for Fox that he manages to get Triz down the next straight. Those softs are gone.
Yeah, as KG said, Prix does really have to pit soon. I mean, how many laps has he done on that? He's done 12 laps on them. He's gonna be
Oh, big
destroyed.
rubber for Fox in the banking! Wow, how on earth he saved that? He's going to lose the position to Nels, but that was one hell of a save from Fox. But he's going to be side by side with Triz. There's contact between the two. He's managed to stay ahead of CIS, the SPM for now, though. Whew. Those guys were super duper close.
Dean Geni's managed to recover it, but on the main straight, I think.
Yeah, Ryan said mediums will be finished in 3 laps. Yeah, they definitely will. Triz is very much a moving roadblock at the minute. He's so slow on those soft tyres.
Brackley has a lot of pace for having technically the tyre disadvantage here.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if it's a tough. I mean, ultimately, though, Hives managed to hold on. He's still within the DRS just, don't get me wrong, but he's still in it. So, but Fox needs, like, absolutely has to, with no iterations, get past Triz down this straight. He has to use any battery he's got and make that move. Otherwise, he's going to lose touch with Nels very, very quickly. So, and he's also got SDSPM right behind him, so he needs to make sure he gets this move done. But no, Triz has the DRS, which is ultimately just killing Fox at the minute. He tried to be late on the brakes, tried to be smart and go around the outside. But it's hurting him big time. He's got to try something in an unorthodox position here, I think.
Oh, Brackley's broken out of that DRS.
It's sort of hovering in and out between those two, isn't it, at the minute?
It's going to be close on whether he's out of DRS for the DRS detection point. Out he will. I doubt he'll be out of it. But yeah, no, he got it.
He did. He was just about in it at the detection line, wasn't he? So that should bring him in, hopefully, for down the straight as well. Actually, no, the gap's getting bigger.
It's not.
He can't have used any ERS. I'm very surprised he didn't use ERS there, if I'm honest. The good news for Fox is Triz is out the DRS, so Triz should be very, very easy work down the straight. As long as there's no mistakes from Fox out of the final corner like there was last time, he should be okay here.
Ivan's very much out of DRS for tracking now.
No, Fox has decided to pit. That might be a smart choice by Fox. The undercut here. That could be a very, very good choice. He's gone for the hard tyres. I think Fox might have done the right thing there.
I think it'd be optimal for Triz to pit soon as well. Because you could definitely last the rest of the race if you're Triz on the hards. I mean, he's managed to take the softs to this far.
The thing is, the Fox pitting there is going to cause a ripple effect. Because those, even GTS and Hive and Nels, they're all going to have to react to that.
He is having to defend from SDSPM now, though.
I mean, Triz, I have no idea what he's even thinking with his strategy at this point. I'm confused. I'm beyond confused by it. So,
he's making it work, though. He's not.
He's not. He's really not. He's losing time on every corner.
Yeah, to be fair, you should pit soon, though.
No, I would definitely. I'd have thought about that probably when the first safety car came out, but. You never know. Hopefully he can drag himself back in. I think now he's just like, okay, let me just go for the one stop. That's my only route back into this. Oh, he's in the wall! Tyres have given up on him.
Oh, gosh. Oh, he's going to need a new front wing as well.
Yeah, those tyres have totally gone around that corner, and that is that for him. At least he's still in the race. That's the most important thing, but let's have a look at this little battle between Stube and Pepito. This is one of the closer battles on track. They're obviously joined as well a little bit with Mr. Armor Red right behind them as well. So, it's going to be interesting.
The SPM isn't too far behind Nels either. He's doing an incredible job. I don't recognise him. But
he's a brand new driver. He was here a good few seasons ago in MRC. But he's a former Tier 1 driver, but he's only just started playing F1 25, and his pace is currently a Tier 3 pace, so That's where he's been
incredibly
placed, but
fast,
we are
though.
monitoring if his pace improves drastically.
He's very fast. Very fast. Well, by my standards, at least.
I mean, everyone's fast by my standards, so it doesn't matter. But Nels has decided to react. Now, Nels is going to be interesting. How close is he going to be to Fox River 8? Has Fox done enough to get the undercut?
Nels does pit.
Let's see where Nels is. He's just coming out the box. Fox is just coming down the back straight. This is going to be super close between the two of them. Fox is going to get him. He's jumped him. Fox has jumped Nels at the stop. So, if I'm GTS and Hyperclips, you've got to watch out for that now. GTS has to pit this lap, and so does probably Hive as well. But Hive might be able to go a bit longer on his tyres. But GTS certainly has to pit this lap if he wants to be guaranteed to stay ahead of Fox.
I wouldn't be surprised if Hive did manage to string out his tyres for a bit longer.
Well, he's on the hard, so he should be able to.
Yeah.
But let's see what GTS does.
Be feeling that.
He has to pit this lap, GTS, surely. Track position is so important around this track. Yes, GTS is in. So, is he going to get ahead of Fox? Where's Fox on track and where's Nels? I think GTS might be okay. Fox is a lot further back than he was when Nels come in. So I think GTS may come out ahead of him. But the important thing for Fox is there's now a car between him and Nels, so that's good news. Let's see where GTS is. He's just coming to the pit exit, so yeah, he's well ahead of Fox at this stage.
Close between him and Airways, though.
Airways, yeah, but he's a higher tier driver, so he hasn't got to worry too much about him.
He's made it past there, so he's...
Yeah.
I'm going to chase down the front of the field again, but well, the front runners are really going to have to pit soon.
Well, Hyperclips might be okay because he's on the hard. He's naturally going to go a bit deeper. He probably needs to take his tyre to about lap 22 to then go to mediums and do 14 laps. So yeah, you'll probably see Hive maybe do it, maybe another 2 or 3. But I'm watching Pepito against Stoob. This is a good little battle for P4. Stoob's made a good little recovery here, but Stoob's surely not going to be able to go to the end here.
Pepito's made a good recovery as well, because he dropped really far down in the first lap, didn't he?
Yes.
He's yet to pit though. Keep that in mind. But yeah, he is doing incredibly well.
Yeah. Most certainly. But it's very close between those two.
Have a look at Nels and Smith, because they are just having a little battle now. Nels has had the tyre advantage by quite a lot. I say that as Nels pretty much pulls away. That's annoying. What else battles have we got? We've got Quimo and Genie not too far apart. Oh, Airways and Drag King. This is close. Airways not too far behind Drag King now. 3/10 back near enough.
Yeah, it's quite close between those two. But again, it's like I said, Airways isn't really in a fight. He's a higher tier. He knows he doesn't really need the position necessarily.
Yeah, I'm just looking for battles now.
Yeah, no, of course. But Armar and Stoob as well, that's going to be one to watch out for at the minute, because Armar's right up the chuff of Stoob. But Armar isn't even going to try the move. But SDSPM has done quite well at catching Hyperclips here. He's taken about 2 seconds out of him in the space of 3 laps, so...
He's doing incredibly well after coming back now.
Yeah, most certainly.
Taking those hard tyres.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, that's for sure. We've got 16 laps to go.
I'll be feeling it.
So, let's see what's going on with Armar and Stoob, because these guys, again, they're not really fighting, but Stoob is starting to catch Sabi in P3, and he's very close to the DRS now of Sabi, so that'll be an interesting one when he gets there, because Sabi's tyres are 3 laps older at the minute than Stubbs, so he's going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. But GTS is now on the back of Pepito for P6.
And Palmer not that far up the road. He's really closing in on Steve now on that DRS. He doesn't go for a move into turn 1. Drag King does get past Pepito.
Yeah, good move from Drag King, nice and easy down the straight before they even got to the braking zone. So, it's going to be interesting now though, because Stu should at the end of this lap be within the DRS of Sabi. So, let's see.
Lock there, actually.
Sorry?
He did lock up. Drag King did lock up a bit there. And I've seen it, he has been locking up in that one corner quite a lot actually. I think
Was it into turn 3?
Might have been, yeah.
The banking?
Yeah. Might have been turn 2 or 3, yeah.
Oh, okay. But let's see. Stu just outside still. Sabi seems to just, yeah, he's going to be in for the next. Oh, Stu did actually get DRS there. So that's brought him, that should make a move, a potential move at least. Wow, SDSPM is super close to Hive, but Hive's decided to bail into the pit. But let's go back to Stu versus Sabi. Stu must have had a moment because he looks a lot further back.
SDSPM is rejoining the seat of the lead. Already leading a race.
Oh, there's contact, Stu and Sabi.
Wow, it's gone well off, yeah.
Yeah, Stu just went straight into the back of Sabi.
I wonder if Sabi's got rear wing damage now.
I'm surprised Stu does that. Stu does have front wing damage. Quite significant as well on that left side.
Oh yeah, that's very mangled.
But that would put GTS in front of his teammate and giving GTS free air now.
And also the people in front haven't
Also,
pitted.
something's happened to Fox. Something has happened to Fox here because he's dropped back quite a bit. He's been passed by Nels. However, these two are a little bit closer to Hive, but Hive is on brand new mediums. So, it's going to be interesting. I'd be very surprised if Stu doesn't come into the pits on this lap to get that wing fixed, because he doesn't look like he's having the most fun trying to control that car at the minute.
Yeah, especially when you need all the downforce you can get. But...
Yeah, so a track like this, you need every bit of wing you can get. But yeah, Stu is in. As is Pepito, as is Sabi. Yeah, Pepito's
speeding.
Yeah, speeding in the pit lane. That's very unfortunate for him.
It's annoying the speed in the pit lane because, well, I don't know if he had that setting off when in tier 4, but it's hard to get used to having to slow properly down.
I know I'm in tier 4 and I have that off. I don't see the point. I mean, if you can't slow the car down, then I'm worried for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just picky. It's just a lot of driving with no line is just muscle memory. I genuinely just describe it as common sense, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, you've used line that much, you could just picture where the line would be red anyway, and then, yeah. But driving with line is the most pointless thing ever, because it tells you to brake at the wrong place. You can brake 50 meters later than the line tells you to.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sorry, that's my rant over about line. But moving on.
Fair enough.
Sabi has decided to go for softs. Strange choice.
I mean, you could probably, well, it's going to struggle to last them. But I see it. Sabi's not too far behind Ty Claire now, though.
Yeah, he's about to get the move done for P9, P8 even, sorry, because Smith's just pit. So,
a lot of pace on those softs.
Well, he's net P7 Sabi, because obviously Amar has to pit towards the end because he's a higher tier. So, and obviously SDSPM will obviously have to pit. He's done 23 laps on his hard tyres.
Italso's probably going to want to pit for some softs at some point as well.
He
laps is gonna
may
hurt.
just try and go to the end. He's kind of in a position where he's got nothing to lose. But at the same time, a new set of tyres would really benefit him. But STSPM has decided to come in the pits, which
Probably
gives
good choice,
GTS the
actually.
lead. Hybe in second, Nels in third, Nels in fourth, and Fox will, Nels will be third, Fox will be fourth. So, actually, they might not be. STSPM might actually have just pulled the worldiest stint ever and pulled himself out ahead of these guys. He has.
Wow.
Very smart from STSPM there, and he's actually had a... Oh, there's two out! That's going to be a safety car.
Wow. What even happened?
Oh, they've gone at the banking. That's a big crash.
That's like... Where was it? I'm so confused.
It's a final corner.
Okay.
Wow, that was a big old crash. I got a good view of that. Right. Surely GTS is... if I was GTS, I'd come in. You do not want to be on hards when the two drivers behind you are on virtually fresh mediums. I'd be very shocked. Obviously, STSPM will stay out. He's on brand new mediums. He does not need to pit. Nels and Fox may pit. Let's not forget, a lot of drivers have a new set of softs as well because they didn't really use any in qualifying. On low fuel, really their soft tyres will last longer.
This can be really good for STSPM. Really
It'll
good,
give him track position, yeah. Right. GTS has decided to pit. What is Hyperclips going to do? I would probably say Hyperclips would stay out. No, he's opted to pit. Obviously, STSPM is going to stay out. That would be crazy if he didn't. Nels is in. Fox in. Armar has to pit because he's higher tier. What about Vitalso? Well, surely this is the perfect time for Vitalso. In fact, he's the biggest gainer out of pitting here.
I think he's got... STSPM's got a bit of traffic. But it's basically out behind the safety car.
Let's see Stoob. What's he going to do? He's just put his mediums on. I'd be very shocked if he pit. Yeah, he's going to stay out. He may jump at least one or two here. He does. Stu's put himself back up to 7th for the time being, so that's good news for him. Quimo, let's go and have a look at him. He's just put mediums on. Oh yeah, they all managed to pit behind the safety car in the first place, so... Oh, this has made this race very, very interesting from here.
It wasn't like a last 2 laps thing. It was actually in a more meaningful place.
Well, yeah, I mean, it gives these guys a good little thing. Savvy's really gained from it. He's now into P4. Stoob's put himself back in the mix. He's in P7. Fox, obviously. Nell's gone for the hards, though. That's a strange choice.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to get the heat into them.
He's going to struggle early on.
He started on mediums, did he?
Nels, I honestly don't have a clue if I'm totally honest. I can't remember. That was a long time ago.
It was mediums.
My brain only goes as far back as about 20 seconds, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But we'll see how he gets on. Interesting, isn't it?
We have got oh yeah. Never mind.
So, well, the field's very spread, so safety car was never coming in that lap, but hopefully these guys can catch up so that we can get racing this lap, but I don't think we're going to because the guy in P18, Smith, is miles off. So, he's almost in a different postcode to everybody else, so...
I think he did stop in the middle of the track earlier.
Well, that's helpful.
I don't know why he did that.
No clue.
Was getting too high.
But he may catch up, actually. He's not... Actually, yeah, no, he's not going to catch up. He's only about 2 corners in front of them. But we will see. I think a lot of the pack should be nearby. Hopefully he's far enough ahead and they just say, okay, forget it, let's get going. Because at the end of the day, he's higher tier as well. He won't be bothered too much about how this plays out.
Schmidt's pitted now.
Brilliant. That's going to probably
Oh.
keep it out now for one more lap. That's just amazing. It doesn't mean you have to pit every lap of the safety car, by the way, the rules. That's not what it means. No, he's serving a penalty by the... No, he's getting a wing change. And now we've got one more lap.
3 seconds, I was about to say.
We've got one more lap of this. So we're going to have 8 laps of racing.
Great. Brilliant.
But this really benefits the guys on the softs, to be honest with you.
SCSPM is in a really good position now, though.
He is, but he's got a
Top
very,
position,
very
he's on
quick
good
GTS
tyres.
drag king behind him. Hyver clips on brand new softs. Sabi on softs. The one that I'm worried for, genuinely, is Nels on the hard tyre.
Yeah,
He's the
that's
person.
an
He's the
interesting
person I'm
decision.
concerned for.
I don't know why you
Oh,
went
I think there was contact between the two Ferraris. They look like they're... Well, it looked like in the background there was then. But I know they're in a party together, because I know they're very good friends. So if they have hit each other, I wish I was a fly on the wall at that party right now. But, yeah. Hopefully, it comes in this lap, because, I mean, Smith's not going to catch up to the pack, but he's a long way ahead, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about him causing an issue on the restart. GTS Drag King left the session. Oh, I'm going to quickly try and invite him. Hold on. If it lets me. Right, you should have an invite on EA Drag King to try and get yourself back in. Hopefully that brings you back in, because oh no, that could be really hurtful for him. Safety car in. Oh, it's the worst possible situation for Drag King.
Oh no.
I have sent him an invite, so hopefully he can get back in.
Well, to be fair, he started down in 16th, so we know how much of a good recovery drive. Smith gets 3 seconds again.
Let's see when well, the thing is, STSPM is defending from essentially nobody, because Hyver's going to fly past GTS. We know that. But the issue for Hyver is he's got to be careful that he doesn't overtake GTS before we get to the start-finish line. He's passed him too early. He's going to have to give it back. Oh, it's caused carnage. And look at the advantage taken by Sabi. Fox and... wow. Oh, Fox has had a big moment.
Hyver Clips gets 10 seconds. Oh.
Yeah, ignoring yellow flags.
Wow.
Because GTS was so slow. It's because GTS was so slow on the restart that it cost him, and he wasn't able to give it back because he overtook too early.
Oh, what did GTS said anything? No, he said nothing.
Is he back in? He is back in the lobby. He's back in control of his car.
Oh, well.
Oh no, sorry, he might not be.
Late.
Actually, no, he isn't. Sorry, I was looking at Sabi. But Nels...
SDSPM in a very good place now.
Well, yeah, I mean, that absolute carnage has really just settled him down and got him the positions, really.
Could this be a win for SDSPM on his re-debut?
I mean, Sabi's keeping in contact with him. He's not miles behind, but Hyver Clips has passed Nels, but obviously Hyver Clips does have the 10 seconds. I'm sure the stewards will review it. I'm not sure what the stewards will do about it, because it is kind of Hyver Clips' own fault, because I did say, I know he might not be watching, but I did say you can't overtake before that line. And then obviously the fact that GTS is ghosted, he doesn't have the ghost doesn't have the brain cells to then re-overtake Hive. So, yeah. It's caused a bit of an issue, but at least... At least there was no one getting
if he was
any damage.
Naturally faster than him, than Drag King, who was ghosted, which he probably was.
Well, it would have been.
Yeah, then I don't get how he could have not overtaken
Yeah,
him
but still,
without
rules are
losing.
rules.
position.
You just have
Yeah.
to you like you're not allowed legally to overtake before you get to the start finish line. And Fox is round, he's in the wall. That's a big shame.
Oh, Jake.
But let's see what Nels can do. He's right behind Hyper Clips. He's starting to catch. He's getting a bit of heat in those hard tyres, and now all of a sudden he's showing a little bit of pace here. Hive is starting to catch Savvy, but again, don't forget, Hive does have that 10-second penalty, so that will hurt him quite significantly.
I think he's not too far behind SDSPM.
Yeah. I mean, he's still in the DRS just about. Savvy's doing just about well enough, but he needs to get close enough to make the DRS count, because it's hard to be close at this track to overtake. So we'll see. But Hyperclips has done a good little early stint here. He's managed to catch back up to Sabi, who's now actually dropped quite a bit out of the DRS. Nels is holding on. Stube's still right there as well, right in the fight. So
It'll be close, to be fair. SDSPM really pulling ahead now, though. Wow.
yeah, most definitely. Through goes Hyperclips on Sabi.
Ultra rate's got a penalty. That's Dragging's left again.
He
He's
joined
probably
and has left. He's got connection issues, I think, quite bad ones. Genie's out in the pits. Okay.
Tired.
Maybe rear wing damage or something, possibly there.
Is that past the 95% of the race?
Yeah,
complete,
it's with five racing laps to go.
Oh, yeah.
So, as long as he's within that,
fine, Genie.
he is fine. He may have had rear wing damage anyway, so Genie doesn't usually quit for no reason. He's been here a very, very long time, so I'd be very shocked if he's done that.
Being a steward, commentating.
Well, I am a steward.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Yeah, I am scarred for life from it, but hey. Let's see. Nels right on the back of Sabi. Sabi soft and starting to struggle after 9 laps. Through goes Nels into P3. Nels will be happy with P2 when you look at where he started today.
Yeah, I've just seen Discord Dragging's just said internet's on him over.
That's very, very unfortunate for the Drag King. He was looking good potentially for a win today. But hopefully next week. It's a long season, that's the main thing. It's a very long season, so today's race isn't the end of everything for him. Oh, Sabi's gone very wide. That allows Stube into P4. Tell you what, after the race Stuber's had, he's gone from P16 or something to what is now a net podium.
Wow, yeah.
And he still could get P2 yet from Nels. So both Nels and him have had sublime drives today. We will see anyway how this plays out, but Stube not quite close enough. Sabi's not close enough to really make any impact on him. But let's look at the battle behind, because the two Mercs are side by side heading into turn 1. Sambal's out of the session. That's also in the pits, I think. Yeah, no, it's not. It's before the pit lane. But it's too late for a safety car. Interestingly, that will promote Fox River 8 into the points.
Does that... Ooh.
Top 15 get points, so.
Yeah, but does Sandal get the points? Because they're having a...
Because Fox just overtaken him.
Oh, yeah.
So no, he doesn't. So, anyway, let's look at this battle, because now Stube is hovering on that DRS with Nels. So can Stube make his mediums work to get past the hard tyres of Nels. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I guess that GTS got disconnected. That was not ideal for him, it has to be said, but Stu's having a look. He's got, well, essentially one more opportunity after this to get GTS, I keep saying GTS, Nels. Sorry. My head is all over the place. Armar with the fastest lap, but he obviously will not score any points because he had to pit on the next lap, I believe it is. I'll tell you what, Fox could still end up getting GTS here for P14. Because obviously GTS is not in control of his car. But let's see, Stube is oh so close to the rear of the Haas.
And start to the season for Aston Martin then.
Yeah, not the greatest day for them, it has to be said.
You come back stronger in the next race though.
There's always opportunity. Like I said, this is a 14 race season rather than a 10. In a 10 there's not much opportunity to come back, where over this sort of distance of a season there is a very good chance they can. But Stubbs missed out on his last chance, so it looks like Nels may hold on to what is going to be a net P2 here, even though Hyperclips has just about pushed himself in the DRS, but he's past the main overtaking spot now, so it looks like STSPM is going to bring this home for the victory.
Wow, incredible drive from him.
Yeah, certainly is. Let's go have a look at this battle between Quimbo and Batalso, because these two are very close together for the Mercedes duo. These two have been having a battle all race long. Armar's pitted, so that should give the position to... Well, actually, no, it probably won't even give the position to GTS and Fox. That's the issue. But let's see, because obviously Hyperclip's just over the second he needs. Is Stube just over it? He hasn't got DRS, so that's Stube's final opportunity as well. But SDSPM has 2 more corners to go for the race win. It looks like he's going to bring it home. It looks like he's going to cross the line. It looks like he's going to win the Dutch GP. Impressive return for the South African driver. Second will be Hyperclips on track, but he will lose that. Nels will be second. Stube third. Sabi will bring it home in 4th place. And then in 5th, Vitalso may be good. He may get him. No. Hype does take 5th. 6th is Vitalso. 7th is Popito. 8th is Mutsnuts. 9th is Quimo. 10th is Triz. Winky will bring it home for P11. Smith was meant to put it on the penultimate lap and clearly forgot, and now has decided to stop on the track, which could cause a massive crash, so please don't stop in the racing line. Yeah, thank you. Fox will get P12. GTS should still get some points in P13. Smith will have... Don't pit, please. Smith will come across the line in P40. No, he won't, sorry. Blurt will. Smith 15th. Armar will cross the line in P16. And then that is Tier 3 over with. Don't forget, all results are provisional. Stewards' inquiries will be following this.
Oh.
But
Wow.
that was an intriguing race for the most part, has to be said.
Yeah, it was interesting. Wow.
Yeah. So, your provisional grid. SDSPM wins. Nels is second. Stoops third. Sabi fourth. Hive fifth. Batalso sixth. Papito seventh. Mutsnuts eighth. Quimo ninth. Triz 10th. Winky 11th. Fox 12th. GTS 13th. Blurt 14th. Armar 15th. Smith 16th. Sambal, Genie, Airways, Tyclair all did not finish. Who's your driver of the day?
I am, despite his connection issues, I'm going to have to give it to Draken because he had an incredible drive up to until the connection issues screwed him over. So, yeah, Draken is my driver of the day today.
I'm going to go with Nels. He's gone from 15th to 2nd, or even SBS. I'll give it to all the top 4. How about that? Impressive from all of them. So, yeah, that is it for Tier 3. Don't forget to tune in to Tier 4 and a couple, well, hold on to be exact, 24 minutes time. So yeah, I've got to run because I've got to set up the lobby. But thank you all for watching and have a good night. Goodbye.